Blackbird is swinging strange fruit hanging from the poplar. Pastoral scene of the gallant South.
we are in La Quech, again, the semilla, the kernel of Mujeres de Maíz 25 years ago. We had vision, sisterhood, solidarity, and blessings and prayers within our hearts and within our spirits. We now, many of us, we have like Tayakana Teteshli, who's on the left over here, was not born yet. So all of this, we have generations of mujeres de maíz and compañeras. I just wanted to thank the sisters for being here and for being representing in all the different spaces. If they're not mujeres de maíz in the schools, in the streets, in the galleries, in the cocinas, in the homes, the protests and the ceremonies, they're in many, many different spaces. And so I want to thank the sisters for all they do and all the people who have been here to support us and all the performers for today, including many of you who have been a part of this space.
Yes, in La Quech, everyone. My goodness. Yeah. There's another group is setting up right now. How many mothers are out here in the audience? Let's just get the lay of the land. Like, make some noise if you're a mother. Okay. And if, what else? If you're a student, make some noise. Any students here? Which school are y'all from? Which school? Cal State LA? Okay, what else? Who else do we have here? Fullerton, you have to think about that. I saw you. Fullerton, okay. Who else do we got here? Cal State Long Beach in the house? Yes, who? USC? Only one person from USC. That's all right. And then we have, anybody else from another college here? Did you say UCSD? Okay, you get the prize. You get the prize because that's the farthest. Anybody from out of town here tonight that saw this? And where y'all from? Where? Oceanside. Oh, anybody out from out of the country? Anybody from out of the country here? No, no way. Okay, that's okay. This is LA. LA is here. SoCal is here. How many queer people in the audience? Oh, yes. And all the people who think they're straight? And I'm just saying, because, you know, we're in the apocalypse, baby. We're going to start experimenting right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got that much time. I want to introduce the group right here. I also want to tell y'all, please tag us. And please see our beautiful vendors here. Give it up for the vendors here. Really amazing, beautiful vendors with different art, crafts, food, anything that you want. Please go check them. They're also a huge exhibition and also other vendors inside this area right behind me. Who we have setting up right now? Let me just check in. Moment of transparency. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce our folks right here in the front. We're about to have their space here because I think they're going to call y'all in to join them. We have right now Shine Muwasi Women's African Drum Circle. Shine stands for Sisters Healing, Inspiring, Nurturing, and Empowering. Muwasi means in the hands of God. They were formed and established by Renee Fisher Mims with an intent and purpose to spread the knowledge of West African drum culture to women in the community. You can catch them every Saturday at 6 p.m. at their home base, which is the world famous World Stage in Lamar Park. If you haven't been there, I suggest you go there, and I suggest you all go for this workshop held by Shine Muwasi. Then we can go. We'll do some more shout outs here, okay? Who else we got here? How many people love women? That's a good one. Yes, ready to go and ready to call y'all in, then we're gonna make it big and loud for us again. Okay? So live together in spaces like this where it's not just art and culture, it's ceremony, it's spirit, it's love. There's so much love here. I would suggest y'all to just talk to people here. Everybody's gonna be nice. And if they're mean to you, check in with me and I will have a talk to them. I'll talk to them. And I'll tell them that kindness wins. All right? Yeah.
So we got this one. Testing. Mic check. Fire. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise. Say wah wah. Say wah wah. Say yeah. Say yeah. Wah wah yeah. Wah wah yeah. Wah wah yeah. Yeah. Give thanks and praise to the Most High by whatever name you choose to call him or her. That one that created the earth, the planet, the moon, and the stars. That one that all sentient beings is the gift of life. Ashe? Ashe. We are grateful for this here today. We lift up the ancestors. Ashe? We are, because they were. And we stand upon their shoulders this day. And for that, we are grateful, Ashe. Those ones that came before us, Ashe. Our forefathers that worked hard from sun up to sundown, Ashe. So we're grateful. So we lift up your name and your presence to the universe. Every sun, every star, every blade of grass is you. Now and in the eternal now. Ashe. Shine Mawasi is glad to be here with you. And we, in this libation, will pour to those ancestors, those family. Ashe. Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles, big daddy, granddaddy, nanny.
We got everything plugged up right here, but thankfully I have
those
the camera
who may have
angle.
lost their lives for freedom and liberation Ashe. For those things that we know not, we pour libations. They made our lives possible. Ashe. Blade of grass, every centi, every rock, every flower, ashe, into the future generations, those yet to come, those yet to born. May they never know pain, may they never know disease, for we are called upon to do the work, ashe.
That's it.
We will salute the four directions. So if you are seated and you can stand, would you please stand? As we salute our ancestors, we will turn to the east and we bow. Ashe, and we will turn. We will bow to the north. Call the name of your ancestors.
Public and private, loving energies that they left. Ashe. Remember their legacy. Let's turn to the south. Upon flames, call their name, say it loud. Remember them. Honor, acknowledge, respect. Ashe. Oh, direct laws only. And we come to the earth. We look to the earth. And we are still standing on the earth. Call your ancestors' name, your loved ones, the ancient ones. Ashe. Ashe. Say that. Say it strong.
They're calling me, Yabo. They're calling me.
Okay, that was long Arthur J.K. down there. And that's Mama Beverly right there, Queen. I have Mageisha over here on this double-headed drum. And we got Queen Mama Amani right here. So Lamba is here and have so spot me how much time we got. Want to make sure we have spot me the timeline. We got 15 minutes. Say 15 minutes. Y'all on. 7:53. All right. Y'all watch the clock. We like it hot. All right, so we're gonna play a little bit of it to get y'all in the group. Now look at here. We right. Y'all like it? Self-help graphics. Say it. Woo. Woo. Check out. Woo. Check out. Woo. Check out. Woo. Check out. Self-graphics, place to be. Self-graphics don't team with me. Self-graphics got the beat people. Self-graphics don't play, you know. Cuckoo, everybody. Okay, the song. Kukulele, oh, is call and response. So I'll say kukulele, oh, and you all will call back. Kukulele, oh. And I'll say it again. Kukulele, oh. And then y'all answer. Kukulele, oh. And then I go kukulele, kukulele, oh. You sing. Kukulele, oh. That last one. So we're gonna do that real quick. Kukulele, oh. You sing. Yeah. Kukulele, oh. You sing. Yeah. Kukulele, oh. Yeah. All right, we got it. She said she didn't do anything. Tell her she just standing there looking beautiful. That's enough. Clap for her again. Clap for your damn self. Because y'all look good. You are enough. It'll skin you in, baby. Don't let nobody play with you. Because our ancestors didn't come here to play, and they didn't leave here playing. They left us. We all got an assignment. Stay on course, baby. Don't let the world take you off course, because that's the enemy's job, is to keep you from fulfilling your destiny. I don't give a damn what it looked like. Go through. Keep pressing. Go through. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. A luta continua. Think about our ancestors. All right, let the village come forward. Our dancers dance well in the village. Just like many cultures, we do no mindless movements. The movements that she's doing is representing harvest. And I understand that cuckoo is a rhythm that's done with women, by women, for women, because the song is talking about playing this djembe. The song is I will play my djembe for my sister when the moon is full, and the moon represents harvest, right? So that means some of the steps, they got baskets on their head, they may be throwing nets in, fishing, all kind of things, braiding hair. Okay, so she broke that step down. So we're gonna have to come get you.
I got you on that one. It's just
3 minutes, 3 minutes. Let's roll, y'all. Come on, y'all.
All right, now, let's go.
Come on now. Come on, Billy. Yeah, let's give the dancers a hand. Boy, y'all not gonna be able to be fucking talking about they running late and up in here, man. They sticking to that program. What time is it over with around here this evening? 9 o'clock. Woo, y'all got to get it in before 9.
Hello. Before you go to sleep.
Thank you, sister. Y'all so nice. She heard me choking over here. Y'all doing cuckoo. Call an ambulance. Clap where you want it, baby girl. We are one. Y'all say that with me. We are one. We are one. We are one. Shima Washi, and we love you. Thank you so very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Keep it going for Shine Moasi, raising the vibrations up in this place. Yes. So, again, every Saturday, 2 p.m. at the World Stage, you'll see Shine Moasi doing a workshop there. Please support all of our artists here, all of our vendors. And can you not hear me? Okay, well, can you hear me? Okay. I don't know what you were doing. But there are 2 carts right here. I want everybody to know. This cart here is, there's free tea, and you'll learn more about wellness over there. And then over here, with the postcard that's up in the air, you can get free posters over there. So please go visit those carts. There's all sorts of beautiful little secret nooks and crannies in the space today. So please go explore. Next up, coming to the stage, I have Lila June. Yes. Lila June is an indigenous musician, scholar, community organizer of Dene and Tesetses and European lineages. Her dynamic multi-genre presentation style has engaged audiences across the globe towards personal, collective, and ecological healing. She blends studies in human ecology at Stanford, graduate work in indigenous pedagogy, and the traditional worldview she grew up in with to inform her music, perspectives, and solutions. Please welcome Lila June.
Oh, yeah, how are you all doing this evening? Such a blessing to be here. Be blessed by this beautiful indigenous African awesomeness. You know, we as indigenous peoples of this land, we know how it feels to have your language taken away from you. We know how it feels to have your culture stripped from you at boarding schools. We know how it feels to not quite know who you are or where your ancestors are from or what their lives looked like prior to Columbus's arrival. And I feel that is similar to our brothers and sisters and non-binary relatives from the African continent who were forced into this place, and their languages and their cultures were stripped away from them as well. In fact, I heard that they purposefully tried to jumble up all the different African nations so that they couldn't communicate with each other. I heard that they purposefully weigh their instruments so that they couldn't pray in the old ways because they know the culture is power. The culture is a compass. The culture is our North Star. It teaches us how to walk on this earth. You might look at me and say, oh, that's a nice outfit. It's not an outfit. It's a compass. It teaches me how to walk here. In the middle here is a white shell woman and her 2 sons, the warrior twins. And this teaches us all about how to honor the feminine, how to protect the feminine, how to honor life. Just like the Mujeres de Maíz, that corn is a mother. And it's through that praxis of honoring women that made our society so sophisticated. It's through that praxis of honoring the womb from which life comes that made our civilization so advanced. And I believe that European nations once knew this as well. They had the goddess culture. They had this beautiful chalice culture. You can find clay figures molded by human hands into the shape of a woman all throughout Europe. And they found one in Germany in 2009. They radiocarbon dated it. It was 40,000 years old. So for millennia, for tens of millennia, for hundreds of thousands of years, humanity has had the smarts to honor women, to honor the feminine, to honor the beauty and the fecundity of not only women, but of the earth, of whom we are a reflection. And so it's just beautiful to connect with our sisters from African descent, to honor their culture and to take back what was stolen and to live it out in a good way. That's what we're here to do. So yeah, greetings, my kin and my people. I'm from the Nash clan of the Dene Nation. We are also incorrectly known as Navajo. We're from what is now called New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, Utah. My father's mother was from Anadarko, Oklahoma, and she carries the Southern Cheyenne clan. My mother's father, my third clan, that is Salt clan from the Dene Aro Bilagana Eda Chanele. My father's father is of the European clans. And so my clan that comes from my mother. So in my culture, we get our last names from our mothers. And we keep that matrilineal line preserved. And Akwit Ego Dene Astanishla, Taos, New Mexico, Nasha. In that manner, I present myself as a Dene woman. I am from Taos, New Mexico originally. So honored to be here. This is a beautiful place. I've been to self-help, I think 3 times now. And it's just this beautiful evolution. And it just gets more and more gorgeous every time. So give it up for self-help. They put a lot of work into this. Creating a safe space for community. All right, you guys want to do a little beatboxing lesson? You with me? Okay. So let's all just try. There's 3 main elements, depending who you ask, but let's try and do the first one. It's like a horse sound. It's like, all right, can you guys do that on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, bassy, it's bassy in here. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. All right, we can all look silly together. All right, next is like a tss. Can you guys do that? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, yeah. All right, and then we got like a, it's in the back of the throat. Can you do that on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I see all the young children trying. That's good. You keep practicing. One day you'll be a great beatboxer. That's what we want to see. Okay, now let's try to put those together like, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try like a, so 1, 2, 3. Put those in. Keep it going. Oh. Okay. It's mean. That's mean. Okay. Now try something like this. Oh, okay. It's all right. You'll get there. I see you on the shoulders. You're gonna get there one day. Just want to honor Tongva, Shumash peoples. Want to honor all the indigenous peoples of this land. And when my elder told me, he said, think about it. There was over 80 languages spoken in California that we know of. How did they all get along? He said, well, when you go to someone else's territory, you follow their ceremony. You follow their language. He said, Lila, you're a desert Indian. You go to coastal Salish, you're not gonna know what to do with those salmon. You gotta ask them people. They know about the salmon. They know when it comes, they know how to skin it, they know all the songs, they know how to honor it. So colonization has taught all of us to just barge in like we own the place, especially Navajos, jeez. So he's trying to teach me to be more humble, more gentle. Just walk humbly on whoever's land you're going to. Don't accidentally repeat colonization. Honor where you are and follow the leadership of those nations wherever you go. And of that too, before I had the teaching, I would just waltz in and start speaking Nefesad in Winnemawintu territory. They would be like, what are you doing? And so I think it's good to remember to honor wherever we go. And when we do that, we can all get along. We can honor the fact that each indigenous nation has the science of that particular homeland dialed in. They've been there tens of thousands of years. Shuma archaeological sites, 12,000 years of sea otter hunting straight without end. 12,000 years. That's how long they've been here hunting these sea otters without fail, without exhausting them. So they know the science of this land pretty good. Okay, start preaching. We were all given sacred duties to this land. Take care of Mother Earth and she will help you understand that everything we need is in the palm of her hands. No need to drill, mine, conquer, or extract. With faith in the Creator, we will blaze a brand new path. When we let go of fear, the greed turns into laughter. Unity of all people, that is what we're after. Cruising down the red road with sweetgrass on my dashboard. Used to drink and drink, but now I'm dope, but now I'm faster. Sharp as a tack, he told me, can't hold me back now. I just want to build a new world for my children. With love, prayer, and unity, this nation is rebuilding up from the ash of genocide and division. Red, black, yellow, white as one, that's the vision. Every race participates in this new beginning. Sacred is the masculine and sacred is the feminine. Infinite, indigenous, continuous, deliberate. Nothing can stop the people once they got their intention set. Some people say that the land can be owned. Some people say that the land can be owned. Deep in our hearts, we know that isn't so, because we don't even own this flesh or this bone. No, we can't take it with us on the soul's journey home. The only thing we own is the lessons that we know. So when we wake from the slumber to remember we are one beautiful people under one beautiful sun, we must also release all claims to the earth, because she don't belong to us. We belong to her. Mother Earth is meant to be a place where we could learn. We pray to Khair Sapa for a blessing on the world. We practice Satyagraha because violence doesn't work. We pray for those who are injured and pray for those who endure. Unconditional prayers for the whole wide world. We sundance year-round and we let the sage burn. Because when we pray for the people, we will start to understand what it means to be true woman, what it means to be true man. Cradled in the arms of the sky and the sand, just strands in the tapestry of the master plan. Because together there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Together there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Can you guys say that? Together there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Together there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Together there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Find love, find healing, find unity. Hojon nahasli, hojon nahasli, hojon nahasli. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, got your microphone all spit up. Good thing you got this cover on it. So honored to be here. I want to thank Jessa and Tina Calderon just for hosting me and picking me up from the airport, and just that indigenous love, you know, and each and every one of us carry it deep in our DNA, our marrow, and all this world might distract us, but if we take some time to get quiet, we can remember that this is who we are. We're kin, we're family, we're meant to be together, we're meant to take care of each other, especially with all these big changes coming up. You know, this time when we're going to run out of water, was prophesied a long time ago. We knew this was coming, and we could see this as a curse, or we could see this as a gift, that it is to give us the courage to change our ways, to give us the courage to work together, to give us the courage to honor water for once. And so I humbly would suggest, in a humble way, that we start to learn about rainwater catchment, that we start to learn about honoring the surface waters, and that we stop taking up water from other places and honor the local waters where we are. And that is what this time is going to teach us how to do. So it's time to work together. Big changes are coming. And so we got to be there for each other and remember that there's beauty in this process. It's not the first time our world has collapsed as Indigenous peoples. We know how this goes. My people, we've been through 4 worlds. And each time, one was a flood. It destroyed that world. We know what it's like to have everything change. And each time it happens, we evolve, we become better people, and we have more kinship, and we become more humble. So that's my little rant about, these changing times can be our greatest gift, actually, as a species. Teach us a lot. I'm going to read a poem, and I'm going to sing a song, and then I'm going to pass it off to the next wonderful person. It is dawn. The sun is rising in the sky, and my grandmother and I are singing prayers to the horizon. This morning, she is teaching me the meaning of Honjon, although there's no direct translation from Denehbezad, the Navajo language, into English. Every living being knows what Honjon means. For Honjon is every drop of rain. It's every leaf on every tree. It's your every eyelash. It's every feather on the bluebird's wing. Honjon is undeniable beauty. My grandmother knows this well, for she speaks the same language as horse hooves hitting the dirt. She speaks a language that grew out of the desert floors, like red sandstone arms reaching into the sky and praising creation for all of its brilliance. Honjon is remembering that we are a part of the earth's brilliance. Humanity is one of many expressions of the earth's brilliance, and my grandmother knows this well, for she speaks the same language as snowstorms, as she would gallop to the women in labor, as she was a midwife until she became fluent in the language of suffering mothers, fluent in the language of joyful mothers, fluent in the language of handing a glowing newborn to its creator. Honjon is an experience, but it is not something you can experience alone, the eagles tell us. Until they lock talons in the stratosphere and fall to the earth as one. Honjon is inter beauty. And my grandmother, she knows this well, for she speaks the same language as the male rain, which shoots lightning boys through the sky and pummels the green corn children and huddles the horses against the cliff sides in the early afternoon. She also speaks the language of the female rain, which sends the scent of dust and sage into our hogans, into our homes, and cast rainbows in the sky. Astene, we know what Honjon means. And each and every one of us here, we know what Honjon means. And deep down inside, I believe we know what Honjon does not mean. Like the days we walk in sadness, like the days we walk in fear, like the days we live for money, or like the days when I lived for fame, or like the days when the conquistadors came, when they climbed off of their horses and told us they were going to take the mountains away. And we knew this was not Honjon, because we knew you could not own a mountain. But we knew we could make a Honjon once again. So we took their silver swords and we took their silver coins and we melted them with fire and buffalo hide bellows and recast them into beautiful turquoise and silver jewelry pieces and placed it around their necks. We took the silver helmets straight off of their heads and transformed it into a fearless beauty. We made jewelry. Honjon is like this, my grandmother says. It is the healing of our broken hearts. It is the healing of our broken bones. It is the prayer that carried our people through genocide and disease. It is the prayer that will carry all of us, through the climate crisis, through this global fear that dances thin as illusion in our minds. This morning, my grandmother is teaching me something so very important. She's teaching me that sometimes the easiest and most elegant way to defeat an army of hatred is to stand before it and sing to it. Sing to it your most beautiful songs until it falls to its knees and surrenders. It will do this, she says, because it will have finally found a sweeter fire than revenge, a sweeter fire even than greed. It will have found heaven. It will have found Honjon. And so my grandmother is talking to the colors of the sky at dawn, as she does every morning. And she's saying, Hojona Haslink, Hojona Haslink, Hojona Haslink, Hojona Haslink, which means beauty and joy are restored again. It is dawn, my friends. Wake up. The night is over. Give it up for In La Ketch. Beautiful, beautiful songs. Give it up for Shine Mouassi. That was so beautiful. I'm so honored to be around y'all. That's my white people clan coming out from Dallas. Y'all did some good dancing out there. Got me to dance. Shoot. I really treasure the short time that we have together, and I treasure this breath that we have, and I treasure each of you. I know we've been through a lot lately, and just remember that the Creator is always here for us. Might not seem like it sometimes, because Coyote's always beating us down and hurting us. Yep. But that's not Creator, that's Coyote. Indigenous people, shine your light, we are equal, yeah, yeah. I remember the days when our prayers were illegal. I remember the days when being Indian was lethal, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we had a rough past, but get ready for the sequel. Get ready for the glorious comeback of our people, yeah. Rise up, all you warriors of love, all you answers to the prayers of our ancestors from above. I could feel it in my heart. Can you feel it in your blood? I could hear the seventh fire calling us to wake up. All nations rise. Rise up, 'cause now's your time. We don't have to hide anymore, 'cause now's our time. With forgiveness as my bow and my prayers as my arrows, pull it back and let go. I watch them fly like sparrows. Have hope, have hope. With compassion as my shield and faith down to our marrow, we will walk the pollen path even when it gets narrow. Yeah, yeah. Resurrect. Yes, you can bet that we seen the single mama raising children on the res. We seen domestic violence tear apart what we have left. We seen the alcohol take it all and leave us dead. We seen the children take their lives when they can't take the dread anymore. No, we can't take the dread anymore. No, we can't take the dread anymore. So we won't take the dread anymore. Yes, it's a war, but we've seen it all before, and now we know we can change it, 'cause that's why we were born. We know we we are the ones that we have been waiting for. Yes, we are the ones that grandma has been praying for. So rise up, all you warriors of love, all you answers to the prayers of our ancestors from above. I could feel it in my heart. Can you feel it in your blood? I could hear the seventh fire calling us to wake up. Pueblo hermoso, levántense, es nuestro tiempo. No tienes que esconderte más, porque ahorita es nuestro tiempo. This next verse is in Spanish to honor all the indigenous peoples who live south of that imaginary colonial border that has divided a continent that was once very much connected by roots. My mom said they're kinship roots, they're not trade roots. Mujer indígena, tú eres tan sagrada y traigas medicina de tu suelo todavía. A pesar del abuso de tu cuerpo y tu tierra, respetamos tus ancestros y la suya cultura, hombre indígena. Tú eres honorable y yo veo la fuerza que todavía sobrevive a pesar del abuso de tu raza venerable. Yo respeto tus ritos, tus danzas, tus padres, guerreros del amor y guerreros de la paz. Sí, no vamos a escondernos más. We are warriors of love, we are warriors of peace. We will not hide ourselves in. All nations rise up, cause now's the time. We don't have to hide anymore, cause now's our time. You all are wonderful. Have a beautiful evening. And keep it up. Don't ever lose faith. Love you all. See you soon.
Keep it going for Lila June. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Thanks. Beautiful. How's everybody doing out there? Oh, good. You're feeling it in your heart and your soul? Yes. As the next folks are coming up here, I wanted to remind y'all that there's a couple of hashtags. If you are, I've seen a lot of people taking videos. So I wanted to just tell you, please tag Mujeres de Maíz. Please hashtag XINGONX 2022. That's the year we're in, right? And please also hashtag We Rise 2022. Why We Rise and We Rise Mujeres de Maíz. Please hashtag all of that. And if you need reminders, please just come and see me. What else do we have? Sign up for our email list. Did y'all sign your emails? No? Thank you. Oh, I think it might just only be you. I think Cal State Fullerton, you're like, I did it too. Thank you. Y'all are doing it real good. Yes. So as Sin Color in the behind me is setting up, let's see. A little bit about me. Y'all are probably like, why is there a dude hosting Mujeres de Maíz? I have been with Mujeres de Maíz since for the beginning because I'm trans. All my trans people, are you out there? Queer trans people? Like 3 now. There was a lot more before. And we're gonna also give it up for Menno Man right here, who always does our sound for Mujeres de Maíz and a lot of our community events. What would you say? Yes, in the get-go, exactly. 25 years, damn, we look good. So, what was I saying? Yes, I'm trans. It's been about 6 years since I've been on testosterone, which is why I sound like Drake on autotune. Yeah, thanks. There are some perks and pains to passing as male, y'all. Some of the perks are, I would say, that I'm happier now. I'm physically stronger. Thank you. I'm physically stronger, and people listen to me. Oh, I know. Some of the pains are that men are unkind to one another. Yep, that's about it. That's about it. But I think y'all are good. Well, I just got the thumbs up just now. Sin color here. Let me do them the proper honoring right now. Oh, thank you. I should do a groaner joke just to get the dum. I'll think of one. Okay. Born Crisia Regalado, Sin Color's unique sound stems from her classical training in opera and mariachi, which she started professionally performing at 10 years old. Deciding to break free from the strict constraints of classical styles of music, she discovered a passion for creating powerful, unique, and original music. Based in South Los Angeles, Sin Color's mission is to create a thought-provoking and emotional musical experience without restrictions, borders, or genres. Please join me in welcoming Sin Color!
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for joining us for this beautiful night. And I'm so emotional. I haven't performed in LA in a long time. I miss you all so much.
Emociones trágicas que pueden el corazón. Thank you so much. Give it up for Professor Galactic on the Muchas gracias. Música original escrita de todo corazón para ustedes. Por favor, encuéntrenme en Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, sin color. Y Profesor Galáctico también búsquenlo, tiene mucha música. Tenemos CDs y camisas. CDs and shirts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias, mujeres de Maíz. We have a lot of more beautiful artists that need to come and please follow me on my social media and please accompany me on my shows because I get a little lonely sometimes. Come on. So check me out on social media and my digital music and be there to support me because I'm here to sing for you with all my heart. Thank you.
Keep it going for Steve Color. Y'all, I mean, okay, everybody pull out your phones. We're gonna do our artists here justice. We're gonna follow everybody, okay? So we're gonna start off here, Sin Color Music. SINCOLORMUSIC. Everybody's following? Okay. And then while everybody else is setting up in the background, I'm gonna go through some other folks to follow. Are we mostly doing Instagram? I don't need to get Facebook, right? Mostly Instagram. So Mujeres de Maíz is one. And we have Inlakech MDM. That's INLAKECHMDM. Inlakech, like Mujeres de Maíz MDM. Are y'all doing this? Okay, I see you all. I see you. You're all following my directions real good. Also, I needed to tell you that for a lot of y'all don't know, the tea is free, and then you also get to learn about wellness, and the posters are free as well. So, and admission was free. Y'all have to give it up for Mujeres de Maíz because this is a lot of hard work by a lot of people here, and who are just like doing this, and it's been growing for 25 years. That's like, now it's like self-sustained, but before it's like the crew was small and now it's huge, and it only becomes bigger and bigger the more that y'all support. So at the end of tonight, there's gonna be a survey. There you go. There's gonna be a survey that y'all have to fill out because then it helps them get more monies. We all want more monies, right? Yeah. Okay. Who else do we have? We have right behind me is Martha Gonzalez. You can follow her at Martha. Okay, so it's a play on words here. It's Martha and then artivista. So MARTHA Y'all don't know. I've known Martha and the fan band for 25 years or more. Y'all, we were performing here in the very olden days. All throughout here, I was in ethnomusicology with Martha. I don't do music anymore. I do comedy and solo work, which, by the way, shameless plug, my show is coming to the Curtis Theater this summer. And I hope that y'all come those 2 weeks that it will be running. It's gonna be like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 2 shows on Saturday, 2 shows on Sunday. Y'all are gonna have a good time. It's so funny. Please come and support me too. Actually, you can follow me for Dilo. DLCOKID. That's it. Dilo Cookit. Okay. 3 more minutes. Okay, now we're gonna go through this portion of the show where I tell you some of my horrible jokes. Y'all ready? Okay, this is a great one. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they would be called bagels. I wanted that grown. This is one of my world famous jokes, okay? Why does the goddesses make the crack in your butt go this way instead of this way? So when you go down a slide, it doesn't go. Thank you so much. What's a good one? I get these from this was so cute. My little nephew was like, he told his joke. He goes, "What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?" I said, "What?" He said, "Supplies." And then right after he said that, he said, "I don't really get the joke." Those kids. Are we ready for an intro? No, not even yet. Not ready for the intro. How about just look at all of these beautiful faces up here for a second? Have all the babies gone to bed? Can I say a dirty joke? The babies won't get it anyway, right? But if you are, yes, I said about the posters right there for free over there. Please go and get one. So a lot of people, because I'm trans and I have a vagina, but not that you all needed to know that. That was too much information real quick. But people do have, yeah, I know. Gonzalez appreciated it. But you know, a lot of people are like, you know, because I believe that you shouldn't be going up to trans and non-binary people and asking them what's in their pants. You gotta know what's under their clothes because we're beautiful, magical, celestial beings. Do not reduce us to the junk underneath our clothing. You know what I'm saying? And having said that, some of y'all wanted to know, which is why I told you. But I do think sometimes, like, if I had a surgically attached penis, like, what would be the first thing I would want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like the very first thing. You know what I'm saying?
Where's my
And I
bag?
think it would just be to just put it on the table. Just like, hey, everybody. My people. That's how you know I'm a real. Some people might not know 201, so I'm sorry if these jokes are. I'll go back. Uh,
Marta Gonzalez.
no need to cry. It's me, Dila.
How's it going?
Good.
Sorry, let me get your socks. I'm sorry, totally forgot.
Oh, I'm good on those.
I'm putting, like, I go back here. This is good enough. Okay, so you just tell me when you're ready for that intro, and I'm gonna give you the best damn intro you've ever gotten in your life. Did y'all have the pozole? It was good, right? What else did y'all have? Nachos. How many people are not vegan and was like, oh man, and then you ate it and you were like, oh, okay, that's what's up. I could do this. Did y'all know that it was vegan? Okay, fine, never mind. What else can I tell you? I didn't come stacked with jokes like I usually do. It's been a long month. I'm going through a divorce. Yeah. Who? You too? Yes, this is our crew right here. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Then it was like, I was like, okay, that's mine and your secret, but you told everybody here. But you know, like I think about grief and loss all the time because like when you lose somebody, like in the divorce, it's also like a lot of people say it's like a death, but like I don't know if it's that serious, but it is like kind of sad because somebody's like left with your memories. And you know what I have done since I was younger, because I've been kind of obsessed with other people's death because I care about people a lot, is that I'll write down my list of people. How many of y'all do this? Like you write down the list of all the people in your life that you love, and then you look at them and you go, how would I respond if this person died? Y'all don't do that? It's just me and my morbid self. So I'll be like going through my list and be like, oh my God, I'd be so sad if this person died. Oh my God, I would cry. Oh my God, I would die if this person died. I'd be okay if this person died. Oh yeah, this person could totally die. Y'all don't do that? Just me? Okay. I know you all do that somewhere in the back of your head. That's how we whittle down throughout the years. As we grow older, we're like, I don't need this person anymore in my life. That's toxic. Yeah? Yes, whittle down. The divorce thing is like, yeah, that's I know that one. How we doing? Oh, see, they just said this. Okay, I'll tell you some more stories. I grew up in Lancaster. One Lancaster person here. Anybody else from the high desert? Where are y'all from? Just around here? Inglewood. We heard Inglewood. We heard East LA, Boyle Heights in the house. Wow, only like 3 people? Wow. Okay. Where else we got? I heard Oceanside earlier, Fullerton. I know Fullerton keeps yelling for Fullerton. Fullerton's like the only people up in here like repping hard for the OC. So San Gabriel Valley. Yeah. You keep saying things, but then your mask is on. But San Gabriel Valley, everybody. Oaxaca, right here. Oaxaca, anyone? Well, you came in specifically for this show? Oh, wow. Liar. It's not me, is it? That's not me. Who's from New York here? I think so. Pacoima in the house. Come on, give it up for Pacoima. Yeah, that's the best place. No, everybody like doesn't think about the Netherlands of the San Fernando Valley. That's where it's at. There's so much space out there. Yeah. Did you say what? Not no more. They got taken over. Too many people. You know what? If you need some help in kicking them out, I'll come and join that fight. You know, solidarity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm down for y'all. I'm down for y'all. If y'all need any help, if you know what, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm so good about this. If you all see somebody here tonight that you're like, oh, I wonder if they're single or if they would like to date me, tell me because I'll find out what the 411 is. Okay? Yeah. Right here? Okay, yeah. You tell me, whoever. But then okay, but then one of y'all have to do that for me too. I'm just saying. Well, this is not picking up people and putting them in front of the stage and go, who wants this person? That's not what I'm doing here. I'm saying if you like somebody, you come up to me and you tell me, and then I'll go and ask them for you. Because you know, I look out for my people.
They're being musicians.
Yeah, I know they are.
Go ahead, beautiful musicians. Dale gas on the one and two.
What a person right here. You know, just loving up on the musicians here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so while the sound check is going still, I know, can I stand over here? Just in case there's feedback. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you again these hashtags in case you're gonna be taping Martha and the fam bam up here. The hashtags again are hashtag Mujeres de Maíz, hashtag Mujeres de Maíz 2022, XINGONX Fest 2022, that's XINGONX Fest 2022, We Rise 2022, We Rise LA, Why We Rise, and We Rise Mujeres de Maíz. There's a whole month of events happening that y'all have to check out the calendar at mujeresdemaiz.com. And now I'm going to introduce my people behind me. Next up, we have Martha Gonzalez and family. Yes, keep it going, y'all. You'll be happy when I get off the stage. Martha Gonzalez is a Chicana artivista, musician, feminist music theorist, and associate professor in the Intercollegiate Department of Chicana Latinx Studies at Scripps / at the Claremont Colleges. Anybody from the Claremont Colleges here? Oh, get it. Okay, a Fulbright and Ford and Woodrow Wilson Fellow. Her academic interests have been fueled by her own musicianship as a singer and songwriter and percussionist for Grammy Award-winning band Gonzalez. Yes. Today, joining her son Sandino and her niece Lucia, who is an award-winning jazz vocalist from Jalapa, Veracruz. Yo. We might be ready. We might be ready. Y'all, no. Just kidding. Y'all, when they're ready to go, we're gonna get nutty up in here, right? Y'all remember, I know it's late, but we're gonna get nutty up in here. Y'all, please put your hands together for Martha Gonzalez and family. Keep it going.
Okay, Russo, thank you so much. I just want to make sure we turn my mic up. We went to hey, can you hear us? Just real quick, can you hear this guy right here singing? All right, can I hear your quinto real quick? A little bit? Okay, yes. Lucia? All right, que suene. A ver, cómo nos va. We just put something together for you guys. We're so inspired by everybody here. I've been a part of Mujeres, the first Mujeres, way back, 1997. I remember we knew, and you know, I didn't think it would last this long, honestly, because it takes a lot of work. Give it up for the Mujeres de Maíz to put this together year after year after year. And I hope those hand claps turn into like reaching to your pocket and just like donating so that we keep going. If you one day make a ton of money, you know, donate to Mujeres de Maíz and all the wonderful work they do. But also preparing process-based work, which is beautiful. And so I'm feeling good right now. You feeling good? Are you feeling good? I'm going to share this little rendition. It said, birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Ooh. And I'm feeling good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. Rivers running free, you know how I feel. Blossoms in the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I'm not to know. Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this whole world is a new world and a whole world for me. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 sing it with me, Lucha. Stars when you shine, yeah. You know how I feel, don't you know? Scent of the pine, you know what I'll be, no freedom. And I know how I feel. Hey, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Oh, yeah.
Dale gas, échale. Requintearlo, compa. Encuéntrale, tú dale.
Si pasas por el rosal, cuidado con las espinas, cuidado con las espinas. Si pasas por el rosal. No te vayas a espinar, porque la sangre lastima, porque la sangre lastima, sin poderlo remediar. Ay de mi llorona, pero déjame llorar. Ay de mi llorona, pero déjame llorar. Que la canción de este llanto es que nunca supe amar, es que nunca supe amar, y por eso lloro tanto. Lucía. New dawn, it's a new day, oh, me. And I'm feeling low, oh, I'm feeling. How are you feeling, Lucha? I'm feeling, I'm feeling. Yeah, how are you feeling, Sandino? We write songs about people in our community that inspire us. This next song is called Barrio Healer, and it's about Doña Ofelia Esparza. Y dice, fly her by water sky, by the breathless seas, with the gentle cry, walk, walk, don't fly her by a water sky, by the breathless seas, with the gentle cry. Oh, up to life, up to death, our conference, a final breath, up to death. Up to down, you without sound, spirit true without sound, spirit true without sound. It's good without a sign. From lies brings back red, green, black. Bottle healer reveals secret, sacred medicine back up. From lies brings back red, green, black. Bottle healer reveals secret, sacred medicine back up. Alter that. I've got this. I've got a breath. Alter up. Alter down. Without a sound. Spirits move without a sound. Lucia, give me something, Lucia. Journey and we remember together. Pictures, flowers, candles of feather. Imagining forever. Our healer takes flight. Imagining forever. Forever alter right, alter wrong. Feel that air, feel that soul. Alter right, alter wrong. Feel that air, feel that soul. Forever. Gracias. How about my people up here, right? You guys, her handle is Lucy Ernaga. And it's in the tradition of Mujeres de Maíz that when you are exposed to talent in your community, that we share it with each other. And so I'm so happy that Lucia can be here today. She is from Veracruz, Mexico, and is an amazing, you can follow her on Instagram, Lucy Ernaga, as in firefly in Spanish. And it's a beautiful singer, jazz vocalist, and also son jarocho. And so we're going to sing a song that it's called Cara de Gatuno. And her father is our mentor. His name is Ramon Gutierrez, and he's the one of the founders of Son de Madera, if you've ever heard Son de Madera. So, and her mother is an amazing Leona player, Leonera, and her name is Laura Marina Rebolloso. And so we are so enamored with her. To my son, Sandino, give it up for Sandino, yeah. The young people up here, they're just amazing. And so, yeah, the song is called Cara de Gatuno. Improvisemos de ayer con los versos y la rima, con los versos y la rima. Improvisemos de ayer, improvisemos de ayer con los versos y la rima, con los versos y la rima. Improvisemos de ayer antes que el tiempo encima quiera volver a vencer, quiera volver a vencer el amor agua marina. Antes de que el tiempo encima quiera volver a vencer, quiera volver a vencer del amor agua marina. Yo soy marinero de amores y rimas, soy el aguacero entre la neblina, claro marinero de la flor divina, agua del venero que nunca termina, agua del venero de la flor divina, claro marinero entre la neblina, soy el aguacero de amores y rimas, yo soy marinero. Dicen que vengo del mar, igual que la noche aquella, igual que la noche aquella. Dicen que vengo del mar, igual que la noche aquella, igual que la noche aquella. Dicen que vengo del mar, de eslabones y querellas que nos vieron despertar, que nos vieron despertar, igual que la noche aquella, de eslabones y querellas que nos vieron despertar, que nos vieron despertar, igual que la noche. Yo soy marinero de amores y rimas, soy el aguacero entre la neblina, claro jardinero de la flor divina, agua del venero que nunca termina, agua del venero de la flor divina, claro jardinero entre la neblina, soy el aguacero de amores y rimas, yo soy marinero. A una fuente de bajé, a ver el agua que mana, y como muerto de sed, miré los ojos de Juana, miré los ojos de Juana, y de ellos me enamoré. Porque no dejas de ver el valor que lo que es tan grande el sentimiento en tu profundo mirar, que te lloran sin llorar los ojos del pensamiento.
Yay, that's those babies. We need the babies to they can play this late, we can't anymore. Mames. No, mames. All right. So this is our last one, but I want to thank everybody. Thank again, Mujeres de Maíz, for having us. Again, Marta Artivista, our handle, Sandino0. Quetzal Music, and Lucy Hernaga. You might want to follow us. It's been a real pleasure and an honor to be here with you all. Boyle Heights, something so beautiful as Y dice. Y bueno, here we go. This next song is, you pretty much know it. Dice.
Una morena me dijo que la llevara yo a ver. Una morena me dijo que la llevara yo a ver. A la reina de los cielos que la quería conocer. A la reina de los cielos que la quería conocer. Después de haberla visto que la volviera a traer. Y después de haberla visto que la volviera a ver. Mi morena, mi morena. Ay, morena, morena, Dios. Vuelvo a decir morena. Y vuelvo a decir morena. Anoche te vi pasar por la esquina de mi sueño y me pareció pequeño. El mundo para soñar, el mundo para soñar, porque quería ser mi dueño. No me consta celebrar con la musa y su matriz. El trabajo ejemplar de mujeres de maíz. De mujeres de maíz, el trabajo ejemplar. Ay, morena, mi morena. Maíz, morena, morena. Urdir el nuevo telar, que la vida deshila, con los dedos silbanar, aquel suspiro robado, y no dolor de robado para el dolor conquistar. La Desde el tronco a la raíz han bordado un legado. Han bordado un legado desde el tronco a la raíz. Ay, morena, maíz morena. Y vuelvo a decir morena. Urdina luego te dan que la vida deshilado con los ojos negros conquistar aquel suspiro mamá. Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Muchas gracias, Lucía, Quetzal, Samiro. Gracias. Keep it going for Martha Gonzalez and family. That is crazy. Thank you all. We have two more folks coming up to here, two more acts, and they're gonna be live, y'all. We have Banda coming up at the very tail end. We're gonna have a party, but right before that, and I'm asking y'all to give a lot of love because at this point in the night, sometimes, you know, we're like, okay, now it's a shift in energy, but like, we have an incredible poet coming up to the stage. Y'all are in for a real big treat. So while Menno is clearing out, I'm going to set this mic here, set us up so that, don't wait. And I will give her proper intro. How's everybody doing? Okay, here we go. Angela Aguirre is an author. Yeah, give it up. Angela Aguirre is an author, speaker, teacher, and podcast producer, a fierce advocate for women and youth in her community. She believes in using her platform to empower. Her work has been featured in Latina Magazine, All Deaf Digital, Voto Latino, ACT, and the Huffington Post. Y'all, please put your hands together for Angela Aguirre.
What's up, everybody? I want to say thank you so much to Mujeres de Maíz for inviting me here today. It's an honor to be on the stage, to share this stage with so many incredible people doing so many incredible sacred things, bringing healing to this space, but also to this world. This We Rise initiative is all about mental health, and it's all about us figuring out ways to keep it together, you know, because that's really what it comes down to. That's what writing has been for me. Writing has been a form of suicide prevention. And tonight I want to ask all the chingonas to make some noise. Chingona, noun, a Spanish slang term meaning badass woman. Although the word chingona is a Spanish term, it is not limited to Latinos. A chingona is any woman who chooses to live life on her own terms, period. She is the scholar and the hoe at the same damn time, or she is neither. The point is she gets to choose, and whatever choice she makes is the right one. A chingona is unbothered. She is not concerned with your opinion about her use of hood slang in collegiate settings, the length of her skirt at a job interview, nor anybody's bullshit respectability politics. Some chingonas are educated, and others are self-taught. What truly defines us as chingonas is our ability to harness our fire, our chingona fire to be exact. Chingona fire is a revolutionary act, an act of resistance. It is as much about lipstick as it is about fighting the patriarchy. Chingona fire is the ability to convey an entire message with your eyebrow alone. It is switching from Spanish to English mid-conversation, zero fucks given. It is correcting the pronunciation of graceful words on lazy tongues. Chingona fire is running for office and applying for college. It is loving yourself
and taking no shit and refusing to apologize for your existence. Chingona Fire means you don't usually need any help, but you also ain't afraid to ask for it when you do. It is cruising down with your boulevard in your own lowlife, bumping Selena and rocking the darkest shade of lipstick and the shiniest pair of gold hoops you own. It is showing up to work every day to a job you love because chingonas, we don't settle. To be a chingona means you have your own, and I don't mean car, house, or business yet, but you own something inside yourself that cannot be taken from you. You own your chingona fire. It is the reason you survive. Not because of luck, but because the fire within you burns brighter than the one around you. It is the intimacy of chisme around the kitchen table, the sharings of stories that do not belong to us with women who do. It is the pouring of wine into glasses that will be sipped by lips who have been betrayed. It is the roast that follows. The girl, he was never good enough for you anyway. Chingona Fire is communal. It is self-care on Sunday night and feasting a meeting on Monday morning. Chingona Fire is mystical and ancient, like rosary beads y la Santa Maria, like the protection of Oshun and Yamaya. It is the writing of poems and sharing of them with rooms full of strangers. It is believing in a power greater than yourself. Chingona Fire tastes like simmered onion and garlic, not sweet, but savory, like the fountain. So immediately when I got asked to do this, a poem came to mind, and that poem is from my book, Confessions of a Firework, and it is Women and Wolves, because there's something so similar. Wild women and wolves are made of the same magic. Creatures of instinct, fierce and enigmatic, both labeled dangerous and made to feel ashamed of being what they are, danger. Watching our kind disappear into the torture of captivity, into the torment of white walls, our ancestors did not understand walls when they came for us. We tried to devour them, but they swallowed us first. We did not ask to be saved. We were beings of light and nature. We knew only how to be led by the compass in our chests. We were told to ignore it and they put us in a dress. This was a foreign thing. They called it rescue, said we should thank them, taught us to be polite, to use our inside voices, to be ladylike, means to quiet growls, to silence the hunger pains of a starved soul. Only silence is acceptable for women inside walls. Sound is for the wild. It belongs outdoors. Sound is a savage thing, something to be tamed like women and wolves, but we do not belong to those. We are daughters of light and the sun. We belong only to light and choice. There is something so primitive in the way we know we are the most beautiful of feral things. We must stop pretending to be so civilized, pretending we still don't crave the wander. The desire to roam has not left us. It has instead been renamed restless, unstable, unpredictable. These are not ladylike things. It is not ladylike to want, only to give. But the song of a starved soul sounds a lot like howling at the moon. Thank you. Whew. The last poem I'm going to do is a letter that I wrote to myself at my lowest. Today, with this event, We Rise, and obviously the anniversary of Mujeres de Maíz. You know, for anybody out there that struggles with depression, I know you, and I want you to hear this. It's called Dear Angela. Dear Angela, you are divine, a gift from God, a light in the darkness. You are a miracle, the perfect verse over the perfect beat. You are the greatest love story ever told. The greatest woman to ever live in your skin. You are phenomenal. The way you love others should be the blueprint you use to love yourself. You deserve to be loved, holy, worshipped like the goddess that you are. You deserve to be loved. I say this again because you seem so often to forget it. You are worthy of the same quality of love you give everyone else. Angela, your heart is an ocean. It is deep and full of life. It is so immense that parts of it have not yet been explored, and that is okay. Stop trying to give it away so easily and without collateral. You deserve an ocean in return. Stop settling for puddles. Stop trying to love them into lakes. Angela, you are enough without your poems, without your book, without your TED Talk and all your talented friends, without a man in your life or a job with benefits. You alone are enough. No matter how broken your Spanish, no matter how many colleges book you or not, no matter how many students you reach, or how poppin' your highlight is, or if the wings of your eyeliner are even or not, you alone are enough. Why is that so hard for you to believe? Is it because your father left? Is it because your mother was never taught how to be one? You are not a mistake. You have made many. Each one has brought you closer to today. That's something else you need to know. The most important day in your life will always be today. Dear Angela, too often you let your depression rob you of it. Stop letting your depression rob you. Depression is just possession without all the religion attached. You can fight the darkness, but only with the light. Dear Angela, I know you so often feel stuck in the space between mediocrity and greatness. Let me make myself clear. There is nothing mediocre about you. Fear is the enemy of greatness. Stop letting it hold you back. Fear is quicksand. It will swallow you whole if you let it. Do not let it trick you into forgetting who you were born to be. Stop letting questions consume you. Time is better spent looking for answers. To find them, look within. You already have inside you everything you need to survive this. One day, you will learn to heal yourself, and when you do, it will be glorious. Dear Angela, you are still a poet even when you haven't written in months. Your worth is not determined by your productivity. You are eternal. You will live forever through your words. Decades from now, a little brown girl with broken Spanish just like yours will do a book report on you. She will open your book and it will transform reflected back at her in your story, and she will know that hers matters. On presentation day, she will be nervous, but she will stand in front of her class anyway and recite this poem aloud. She will replace your name with her own, and the doubt will fade away. The little brown girl will know in that moment that she is unstoppable. Dear Angela, you are important. Your work is important. Your life is important. And I know you don't believe that right now, but if you just fight the darkness a little longer, I promise you will find the light again. I promise you will learn to shine it on the world. And when you do, you will thank me for writing this. You will know that it saved you. Love, Angela. Thank you. Thank you so much. And again, congratulations to Mujeres de Maíz, and thank you again for this incredible honor. Thank you.
Keep it going. Y'all are the best too. Y'all were with her. I felt like y'all were with her, like just like holding her up as she was holding y'all up. Thank you for being there. We got our last one. Okay, so there's a couple of just one announcement. You're gonna see a QR code all around this place. That's how you take your survey. So make sure that you do that because that's how we keep going. These are all very interesting sounds that I'm hearing. I was like, wow, God is here. And then I looked right over there and I was like, is that them? But it's not. Not, don't worry. Oh, that's the banda. Okay, here we go. I gotta get in there. Banda Las Angelinas is a Sinaloense band made up of women that was formed in March 2018 in the city of Los Angeles. Women united by passion for music with the goal of reaching the hearts of many people and helping the community with their talent, trying to stand out in this genre dominated by men. Yo, they are coming from
one of these two sides. I think over here. Y'all, we're about to have a party. So y'all ready? Y'all are ready, right? Y'all are ready. I know you've been ready. Y'all hear that, right? Here we go, y'all. And stick around, it's somebody's birthday that we're going to be celebrating soon, too.
How's everybody doing tonight? Somos cada... Qué lindas, ya que nos acomodamos rapidito y ahorita seguimos con más. Fun style. Gritan si les gustó. Nomás por eso vine. Gracias.
Okay, guys, so in honor of our 25th anniversary, we're celebrating with this beautiful ceremonial cake made by Pastelux, a local vegan bakery who is here with us today. Where are they at? Where are they at? Guys, make sure to follow them on all social media and order your cake. Look at how cute that is. Thank you so much for creating this for us. Y ahora vamos a cantar. So if you guys all gather around, vamos a cantar las mañanitas. Celebrando aquí Mujeres de Maíz on our XINGONX Fest 2022. Ya le van las mañanitas para que canten todos con nosotras, ¿cómo no? En que vengo a saludarte, no se oye. Venimos todos con gusto y placer a felicitarte. Dile que tú naciste, nacieron todas las flores. Y en la pilar del bautismo cantaron los ruiseñores. Ya viene amaneciendo, ya la luz del día nos dio. Hoy por ser su cumpleaños, les venimos a cantar. ¡Fuerte el aplauso! Volaron 4 palomas por todita las ciudades. Y hoy por ser su cumpleaños, quisiera ser un San Juan, quisiera ser un San Pedro y venirte a saludar con la música del cielo. Tomarme sus flores, ese día voy a adornar. Hoy por ser su cumpleaños, les venimos a cantar. ¡Fuerte aplauso! Celebrando 25 años. Los que tengo. Muchísimas felicidades. Vamos con ritmo para seguir la fiesta, ¿cómo no? Acérquense. Seguimos con más ritmos. Venga, te mando a las angelinas. Directamente desde Los Ángeles. Eso, seguimos con el ritmo. Qué bonita, sola. Seguimos con más ritmo y sabor, como no. Nadie baila con la fea, nadie la quiere invitar. Y nadie baila con la fea, nadie la quiere invitar. Solita se pasa putada porque los muchachos no le dicen nada, Solita se pasa putada porque los muchachos no le dicen nada, no le dice nada, ella lo que espera es que viene afinada, la banda de cómo se ponga a gozar. La que sigue, quiere acabada y viene afinada, ella lo que espera es que viene afinada, la banda de cómo se ponga a gozar. Quiere tocar ese ritmo solita se pone a bailar. Todos baila con las feas, todos la quieren bailar. Todos baila con las feas, todos la quieren bailar. ¡Arriba las feas! invitar. Y nadie baila con la fea. Nadie la quiere invitar. Solita, solita se pasa porque solita, solita se pasa putada porque los muchachos no le dicen nada. Y este otro señora que sabe bailar. Pero ella calmada no le dice nada. Ella lo que quiere es que venga afinada. La banda le quiere se corta. Ella calmada no le dice nada. Ella lo que quiere es que venga afinada. La banda le quiere se corta. Pero al tocar este ritmo solita, solita se pone a bailar. Todos bailan con la fea, todos la quieren bailar. Todos bailan con la fea, todos la quieren bailar. Vamos, sube el ritmo, 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 ritmo. Échale, 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 rima, 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 rima. Muévale, 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 muévale. Baila cumbia repetidora que se baila toda hora y no deja de bailar. Porque al escucharla te enamora y te ritmo también suelto que te invita a gozar. Si digo si digo todo repitiéndolo también. Si digo si digo todo repitiéndolo también. ¡Baila el step! Es la cumbia repetidora que se baila toda hora y no deja de bailar. Porque al escucharla te enamora y que ritmo caliente eso que te invita a gozar. Si digo si digo todo repitiéndolo también. Si digo si digo todo repitiéndolo también. Soy la cumbia repetidora que se baila toda hora y no deja de bailar. Porque al escucharla te enamora con tu ritmo caliente porque te invita a gozar. Si digo si digo todo repitiéndolo también. Si digo si digo todo repitiéndolo también. Ahí quedamos con la movida. Aplauso para ustedes que andan baile y baile, miren nomás. All the vendors in the house. Un aplauso para todos los vendors que están ahí. ¿No? Vámonos con la música. Órale pues. Desde la Puerto Rico dicen que nací en el roble, me dicen que soy guerrillero, porque le chiflo y se para. Si me avientan el sombrero, ya verás cómo lo pongo. Ay, 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 mamá, por Dios, por esta borracha vengo, que me pidan la tambora, que me toquen el gelite, que esto es niño perdido y por el último el torito, para que vean cómo le grito. Ay, 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 mamá, por Dios. Me dicen enamorada, pero de eso no tengo, todo me dicen en él. Me alegra, pero con suerte, porque si te estás buscando, no me le rasgo la muerte. Ay, mamá, por Dios, por esta borracha vengo, que me tire la tambora, que me toquen el gelite, después un niño perdido, y por último el torito, para que vean cómo le grito. Ay, 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 mamá, por Dios. Zapatiele, zapatiele. Soy del mero Sinaloa, donde se rompe la sola, vivo que la calle sola, y que no tengo marido, para no tengo protesta cuando resulte falso. Ay, ay, mamá, por Dios, por esta borracha vengo, que me tira la tambora, que me toque el que le después un niño perdido, y por último el torito, para que vean cómo le grito. Ay, ay, seguimos con más conejillos, ¿cómo no? Para que le sigan zapateando. ¡Báilale, Steph! ¡Báilale! Ya se reventó el columpio donde ya se columpiaba, ya se le acabaron los gustos a la joven que yo amaba. Bienvenida al pabellón amigo, donde está su tocada, y va componiéndose el vestido, arreglándose el peinamido, la chica del pabellón amigo, de cordón de churumbe. El que quiera ser mi amigo, tres cosas debe tener: buena silla, buen caballo, buenas piernas para correr. Bienvenido al pabellón amigo, que está su esposa, la vida componiéndose el vestido, arreglando rumbe. El que ande de enamorado y no tengas que gastar, si veo un tanque de agua, quiero a remojar. Bienvenido al pabellón amigo, que está su esposa, la vida componiéndose el vestido, arreglándose el peinamido, la chica del pabellón amigo, de cordón de churumbe. sangre, esos son de los aguacates. Aquí en la campina verde, de estos franceses. Aquí en la campina verde, de estos franceses. Este es el son muy alegre, este es el son de los aguacates. Estoy cebando puerquitos para cuando yo me case, que se juntemos mariachis, que me junten mi ranchera, que se juntemos mariachis, al son de la borrachera. Estoy juntando tostones y llenando las talegas. Estoy juntando tostones para cuando yo me muera. Que se junten siete bandas, que me toquen mi ranchera. Que se junten siete bandas al son de la borrachera. Estoy juntando tostones y llenando las talegas. Este es el son muy alegre, el son de los aguacates. Hay una campina verde, pero estos franceses ya que. Hay una campina verde, pero estos franceses ya que. Vamos a seguirle con más ritmo para que sigan bailando conmigo. ¡Y que viva México! Eso es todo. Acérquense acá. Vénganse a zapatearle. Hay más gente allá. Ritmo. Zapatiele. Eso. Aplausos a todos los que están bailando. Eso es todo. Por frío, vénganse a bailar.
Tú tienes tu cuerpo hermoso que parece sirenita. Ay, Yaquisita, ay, Yaquisita. Tú tienes tu cuerpo hermoso que parece sirenita. Y todos los yaquistas, pues que te traes, todos y yo me canto con Dios. Ay, Yaquisita, tú tienes tu cuerpo hermoso que parece sirenita. Ay, Yaquisita, tú tienes tu cuerpo hermoso que parece sirenita. Tengo una yaquisita hermosa, sonora, cuando ella baila cumbia, el que la ve se enamora. Yo tengo una yaquisita que es hermosa, sonora, cuando ella baila cumbia, el que la ve se enamora. Ay, mi yaquisita, tú tienes tu cuerpo hermoso que parece sirenita. Ay, mi yaquisita, tú tienes tu cuerpo hermoso que parece sirenita.
Tenemos aquí por estos copiecitos, como no. Para quitar el frío, báilele, báilele, báilele.
Esperándote como ayer, pero yo nunca podré olvidarme de ti. Tan pequeña eres, tan frágil, sin ti yo ya no puedo vivir. Tan pequeña eres, tan frágil, sin ti yo ya no puedo vivir. ¿Cómo estás? Quisiera, yo estoy esperándote como ayer. Mi corazón sincero, yo nunca podré olvidarme de ti. Tan
Ahí vamos con esas cumbiecitas, como no, y seguimos con la música para ustedes.
Otra. Dale gas, compa, otra. Vámonos.
Llegué de donde andaba. Se me concedió volver. Llegué de donde amaba. Se me concedió volver. A mí se me afiguraba que no te volvería a ver. Pareces amapolita corta con amanecer. Porque vengo de lejos, me llevas la luz del día. Se me hace que tu esperanza le pasó lo que por andar en la vagancia perdió un amor que tenía. Estrellita reciente de la nube colorada, si eres amor pendiente, darle retirada, y hay cualquier ausente y este no consiente nada. Que porque vengo de lejos, me llevas la luz del día. Se me hace que tu esperanza le pasó lo que a la vida. Por andar en la vagancia perdí un amor que tenía. Por andar en la vagancia perdí un amor que tenía. Donde temprano se oculta el sol, me quedó mi ranchito triste y abandonado y a su labor. Allí encontré mi primer amor y fueron los desengaños los que mataron a mi ilusión. Mi corazón quería para nunca volver. No me digas adiós.
Oh my God, those are the baddest girls in the world! Those girls are so bad. Hey, Sinaloa.
un chinito, no tiene historia.
Thank you.
Thank you. I know. Oh no, I had a feeling I get told quick. I said I'm not gonna deal with nothing today. Yo también. And it, serious or lilies?